Welcome back. I did cook some hot food, some sausages and rice, and I eat my food and upload. It's dark now. Let's try finish. It's 9 p.m. Yes, I not understand much of this history about mathematics, but I did like to read it. Of course, computer is a kind of part of the mathematics. Computer is a calculating machine. So maybe I can continue or not. It's not always. I should not have pressed there. Was this stupid?
The fast Fourier transform, error correcting codes, the Kalman filter from control theory and the RSA algorithm of public key cryptography.
Good.
At the same time, deep insights were made about the limitations to mathematics. In 1929 and 1930, it was proved the truth or falsity of all statements formulated about the natural numbers plus either addition or multiplication, but not both, was decidable, i.e. could be determined by some algorithm. In 1931, Kurt Gödel found that this was not the case for the natural numbers plus both addition and multiplication. This system, known as Peano arithmetic, was in fact incomplete. Peano arithmetic is adequate for a good deal of number theory, including the notion of prime number. A consequence of Gödel's two incompleteness theorems is that in any mathematical system that includes Peano arithmetic, including all of analysis and geometry, truth necessarily outruns proof, i.e. there are true statements that cannot be proved within the system. Hence mathematics cannot be reduced to mathematical logic, and David Hilbert's dream of making all of mathematics complete and consistent needed to be reformulated. One of the more colorful figures in 20th century mathematics was Srinivasa Iyengar Ramanujan, 1887-1920, an Indian autodidact who conjectured or proved over 3,000 theorems, including properties of highly composite numbers, the partition function and its asymptotics, and Mach theta functions. He also made major investigations in the areas of gamma functions, modular forms, divergent series, hypergeometric series and prime number theory. Paul Erdős published more papers than any other mathematician in history, working with hundreds of collaborators. Mathematicians have a gain equivalent to the Kevin Bacon gain, which leads to the Erdős number of a mathematician. This describes the collaborative distance between a person and Erdős, as measured by joint authorship of mathematical papers. Emmy Noether has been described by many as the most important woman in the history of mathematics. She studied the theories of rings, fields, and algebras. As in most areas of study, the explosion of knowledge in the scientific age has led to specialization. By the end of the century, there were hundreds of specialized areas in mathematics, and the mathematics subject classification was dozens of pages long. More and more mathematical journals were published and, by the end of the century, the development of the World Wide Web led to online publishing. 21st century, edit. See also, list of unsolved problems in mathematics, problems solved since 1995. In 2000, the Clay Mathematics Institute announced the 7 Millennium Prize problems. In 2003, the Poincare conjecture was solved by Grigory Perelman, who declined to accept an award, as he was critical of the mathematics establishment. Most mathematical journals now have online versions as well as print versions, and many online-only journals are launched. There is an increasing drive toward open access publishing, first made popular by R14. Future, edit. Main article, Future of Mathematics. There are many observable trends in mathematics, the most notable being that the subject is growing ever larger as computers are ever more important and powerful. The volume of data being produced by science and industry, facilitated by computers, continues expanding exponentially. As a result, there is a corresponding growth in the demand for mathematics to help process and understand this big data. Math science careers are also expected to continue to grow, with the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics estimating, in 2018, that employment of mathematical science occupations is projected to grow 27.9% from 2016 to 2026. See also, edit. 1. Archives of American Mathematics. 2. Ethnomathematics. 3. History of Algebra. 4. History of Arithmetic. 5. History of Calculus. 6. History of Combinatorics. 7. History of the function concept. 8. History of Geometry. 9. History of Group Theory. 10. History of Logic. 11. History of Mathematicians. 12. History of Mathematical Notation. 13. History of Measurement. 14. History of Numbers. 1. History of Ancient Numeral Systems. 2. Prehistoric Counting. 15. History of Number Theory. 16. History of Statistics. 17. History of Trigonometry. 18. History of Writing Numbers. 19. Kenneth O. May Prize. 20. List of important publications in mathematics. 21. Lists of mathematicians. 22. List of mathematics history topics. 23. Timeline of mathematics. Notes, edit.
Good. I did finish reading. So, but it's 9 p.m. We have the late evening news. I will start to look at and start to upload. And I will open, no, not open it. I think I will read one more in a few minutes, 10 minutes.